Okay guys, welcome. I'm Dana. I'm gonna walk through the starter kit with you, do a little refresher just in case you were at a class or had a one-on-one or got this thing in the mail and it's been sitting unused. We don't want it to be sitting unused. It's an investment and we want you to use it well. Why? Because it has transformed a lot of things. It can do that for you too. So for us, I just reach less for our typical medicine cabinet and I use these first for so many things. Medicine is important. Doctors, nurses, very important, and they're still a part of our everyday life. But I think we have other options to take care of our health in different ways and support us to maybe use less of those things. So that's why it's really important to get this thing out, start using it, get comfortable with it. And then we have a great community of support on Facebook and, you know, one-on-one support. Anything you need, reach out and ask questions. Are you ready? Let's walk through this and show you a little more about it. Right to it. So you have this beautiful, beautiful box and it's like the unveiling. Oh, gorgeous. And then we lift it up. Can you see that still, Kylie? If it's on my lap?
Not when it's
not on your lap. Okay. So we're gonna, that's okay. We're gonna zoom it in, open the box, and it looks beautiful like this. And then we have some literature in here for you to sneak a peek at, and it tells you a little bit about Young Living. And then we're gonna lift off the top layer, and there's your first 10 oils in the top. So let's talk about these first. Let's start with lavender because it's a classic. So lavender oil is really great for all things skin. It's good for calming. It is good to pop a few drops, like drop a few drops on some Epsom salts and a cup of Epsom salts and put in the bath for you or for your kids before bed. It's really nice to put in a little spray bottle and just spray your linens with like water and a few drops of lavender oil. Spray your linens before bed or before company comes over. It's awesome for burns. It's great for headaches, so you can just apply like a drop, you know, on your forehead and your temples, wherever it feels comforting to you. We've had great success. It's just a staple in our house, actually. Lavender is the Swiss Army knife of oils for a reason, because you can use it for so much. I'm sure there's some things I'm forgetting for lavender, but those are some of the main ones that we use it for. So lavender first. Let's get to lemon. Lemon, oh my gosh, it's called the happy oil. It is. It's just a happy oil. You can't go wrong with lemon. So there's a little research study done. If you smelled lemon out of the bottle every day for 30 days, your overall mood will be up. It's because it does get everything firing in your brain. It helps your left side of your brain work with your right side of the brain. It lights up your whole frontal cortex. Lemon has the power to do that. It's also great for sticky things around the house. You can take off dust in a heartbeat with lemon. You can use it as a like stain remover in your laundry. You know, just do a little test patch first, but sometimes a drop of lemon on a stain will just take it right out. You know, diffusing it during the day is always a good idea. We just love lemon just for an overall mood lifter. There was also a study done in a hospital in the States where they asked the employees about their overall mood and just feel of an ER. They're working in the ER area of the hospital, and it was their overall morale was like 90% in the dumps. And so they did a little test with diffusing lemon oil in the ER department. I forget for how many days, but they did it for a few days. And then they did they questioned all the employees again, and the morale had gone up substantially, where there was like 35% were still kind of unhappy, but like it raised a lot. So it went up from 95% unhappy to 35% in a few days. So lemon oil is amazing for that too. Peppermint oil is also a favorite. I've smelled all these before, but I feel like I just need to smell them all again. So if you don't have your kit in front of you, pause, go get your kit, and like, let's do this together, because it is so great to just smell them together and refresh all together. Okay, so peppermint oil is my go-to. I use it the most probably for headaches and for tummy aches. If we're gonna use it topically, It is so delicious smelling. It's a pick-me-up, but did you know that peppermint oil is actually an antispasmodic oil as well? So it actually calms things down. So if you have hiccups, you can actually put a drop of peppermint oil in your hand, rub it together, and then cover your nose and your mouth and inhale deeply for 20 seconds and your hiccups will disappear. True story. Works like a charm. A drop on your belly for a slight tummy ache or car sickness. Again, headache, temples and forehead, maybe back of neck. We use peppermint for fevers. We'll just rub a couple of drops down the spine or right on the crown of the head. Spiders and mice don't like peppermint, so you could add, you know, in our travel trailer, actually, I use peppermint. I drop a couple on cotton balls and then place those peppermint cotton balls all around the trailer to keep the mice away during the season and off season when it's parked. Yeah, it's beautiful. So that little trio, lavender, lemon, and peppermint together is also really, really great for seasonal allergies. So if you have itchy eyes, runny nose, sneezing, you drop those three, lemon, lavender, and peppermint together on the back of your neck or right under your nose, and it'll help you settle those things down since spring is right around the corner. What's next? Let's talk about frankincense. It's our other single oil in the kit. It's very earthy. This was the oil that was the most unused in my starter kit when I first got it because I thought it was a little too earthy. But now it's one of my most sought after oils. We don't let this go dry on the shelf. I use it for skin. It's awesome mixed with lavender for skin. Anything like healing skin, so scars or stretch marks or wrinkles or anything like that. I often use Frank right on my face. It's really good if you're having squirrely moments. So if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, like I'm just everywhere and I just need to like get grounded again and stop being so squirrely and you need to concentrate, a drop of frankincense on your temples, just take a couple big inhales and you will have like things done. You will get it done because frankincense is just helpful that way to get rid of squirrely brain and to start concentrating well again. Yeah, it's just a great, great oil to have on hand. A drop under the tongue is never a bad idea either. Copaiba is the last single oil in the kit. It smells very neutral. It's not too strong. Yeah, it's quite lovely actually. And it is awesome for anything inflammation wise. So it's a great anti-inflammatory oil. I use it often with the next oil we're going to talk about, which is Pan Away. I use them as a combo together because they're a powerhouse combo. Boom, just like that. And Copaiba, I love to put like a drop on my jaw when I'm clenching. I stress, that's where I hold it. I clench in my jaw and in my neck and shoulders. So I'll rub a drop in, massage it into those places. Your kids have braces or you have a teething baby, a drop of Copaiba is so gentle and you can just like massage that on the outside, or you can put it like right on the gums on the inside and it just helps bring things down. It's awesome for skin as well. So it's just a great little oil to have. It's also in a lot of like calming diffuser recipes. So if you're using your diffuser, Copaiba is kind of precious, but it's a couple drops in there is nice too. Okay, so we pair Copaiba often with Pan Away. This is like one of my all-time favorite oils. This is the one that started me to be like, oh my gosh, these things work. So Pan Away is so good for sore muscles, tension, what else? Like arthritis. And it smells divine, doesn't it? Oh, it does smell like root beer kind of. Oh, so delicious. So Pan Away is a great mix of wintergreen, clove, peppermint, and helichrysum. So it's a really precious oil and just rubbed right in. So I drop it into my hands or drop it right on the spot and massage it in, and it's like instant relief. So this is great. You could use it for headaches as well, but I love it into my muscles. And this one with the Copaiba oil together is fantastic. That's one thing we didn't chat about. Copaiba and peppermint are both driver oils, meaning if you apply something like Pan Away onto your skin, but you want it to feel a little bit stronger, copaiba applied on top will make that stronger. It'll make it work faster and just bigger in general. And peppermint is the same way. So it drives it in and makes it just like minty, and it feels really good, but it just makes that oil that you first used a little stronger. Okay, so we pair copaiba often with panaway. This is like one of my all-time favorite oils. This is the one that started me to be like, oh my gosh, these things work. So panaway is so good for sore muscles, tension, what else? Like arthritis. And it smells divine, doesn't it? Oh, it does smell like root beer, kind of. Oh, so delicious. So panaway is a great mix of wintergreen, clove, peppermint, and helichrysum. So it's a really precious oil and just rubbed right in. So I drop it into my hands or drop it right on the spot and massage it in, and it's like instant relief. So this is great. You could use it for headaches as well, but I love it into my muscles. And this one with the copaiba oil together is fantastic. That's one thing we didn't chat about. Copaiba and peppermint are both driver oils, meaning if you apply something like panaway onto your skin, but you want it to feel a little bit stronger, copaiba applied on top will make that stronger. It'll make it work faster and just bigger in general. And peppermint is the same way. So it drives it in and makes it just like minty, and it feels really good. But let's do purification. Purification has like some of the main oils in the purification blend are citronella and tea tree oil. And this one is great if you're clearing the air, you know, if you've cooked fish or something for supper and you can't get rid of that smell. A couple of drops of purification in your diffuser will go a long way to creating just a fresh space with fresh air again. We use this like a couple of drops in stinky shoes, hockey gear. We've used it for a sore throat, like a couple of drops in my hand and just rubbed into the sore throat or around the ear. If you have an earache, lavender is also really great oil for that. So never put oils in your ears because they're very, very strong. Young Living oils are so potent and so pure, so they are very strong. One drop goes a very long way, but you don't want to put it into places. So if you get an oil somewhere where you don't want it, don't add water, get a carrier oil instead and apply that. So for example, once we've applied peppermint once or twice with fingers, but then didn't wash our hands and then just, you know, rubbed our eye or something, and then it's like, whoa, peppermint is crazy. And it's feeling really hot in your eye, so don't add water. Go grab some coconut oil or olive oil and dab that in the corner of your eye, and it will calm that right down. So anytime you need to calm something down, use a carrier oil such as coconut oil, olive oil, grape seed, you know, anything like that would be good to use. So a pure, just plain oil. I had a little bit of a brain issue there. Bless you for staying with me. So yeah, purification is good for sore throats. We've used it over the bladder area to, you know, fight a slight bladder infection. And always use your common sense. When using your oils, we often reach for them first for like minor things. If you feel like you need, you know, it's not really helping, go to the doctor. Doctors are good. We like doctors. Okay, purification is also great. We use that one to make our own homemade bug spray in the summertime, just to keep the bugs away, or you can diffuse it out on the deck, keep the mosquitoes away. If you do get a bug bite, a drop of purification or lavender right on that bug bite just tames it right down. A bee sting just takes the sting right out. It's amazing. Okay, what else? We got Digest. Digest is really self-explanatory. It's digestion. So like anything digestive, heartburn, having trouble, you know, like just digesting your food, or you're feeling really bloated after a big dinner or anything like that. A drop of Digest or two over your belly rubbed in is really good. This comes in the Vitality line. So I actually like prefer just a drop under my tongue and then wash back some water and get it in that way, and then I don't have to smell like Digest. It's not my most favorite smelling blend, but it is, it just works so fast. So many of our members have the best fastest experience with Digest because it's like instant relief. So it's a great oil for anything digestion. So heartburn, they'd like rub it right up here. Tummy ache, just rub it right over your tummy. Okay, we are almost done. So RC is another blend in your kit. This stands for respiratory care or respiratory comfort. It's a beautiful blend of myrtle and a couple of different kinds of eucalyptus. It's super fresh. It's amazing to have around if you get a slight cold or, you know, a cough. We use it on the bottom of our feet often or in the diffuser for coughs. The reason why we put oils on the bottom of our feet is because you have the largest pores on the bottom of your feet. And so when you rub an oil into that area, it sucks into your body and it gets into your bloodstream the fastest. You can apply it anywhere on your skin and it's going to work, but the bottom of your feet works really, really quickly. So RC is just awesome for that. If you have a runny nose, like a drop of RC rubbed into the bottom of your, like the base of your big toe, it'll help your nose stop running. Like, isn't that amazing? On the back of your neck, like, it's just so cool. So RC is a great, great oil for colds and, you know, allergies. It's been known to help with that too. Yeah, it's a great one to have on your shelf. All right. So if you want to avoid colds, that's our next one, is Thieves. So Thieves is a great blend of rosemary, lemon, clove, cinnamon. What else is in Thieves? Rosemary, lemon, cinnamon, clove, rosemary? Did I already say rosemary? I don't know. You don't need to even know. It's just, it works and it smells amazing. So Thieves is so great to use daily if you have kids because they're germ machines. They go to school with other germ machines and then they come home and bring all those germs home. And so diffusing Thieves is a great idea when you've had company or just when you're fighting something or you just don't want to get those things. And then a drop on the bottom of the feet or make a little roller with some carrier oil with some Thieves in it and roll that on your kids' feet before and after school just to help keep the germs away, just to help you keep above the wellness line on a regular basis. It's a very, very good idea. It's one of the oils we never let run dry because it is a staple, 100% staple in our house. So Thieves is just use the Thieves. It smells amazing. So in your kit, some people get surprised by this, but they're like, oh, I thought I was supposed to get 11 oils in my kit. And then they're like, oh, where's the 11th oil? Well, ta-da, there it is, underneath there. Actually, this guy was supposed to be like this. So then it's like Christmas all over again. So Thieves works really well. It's one of my favorite things with our 11th oil, which is Northern Lights Black Spruce. And Northern Lights Black Spruce is harvested, it's grown and harvested in our very own Canadian Young Living farm in Fort Nelson, BC. Beautiful oil. It smells so good. It's calming. It is good for skin. Oh, and it smells so good in the diffuser with Thieves. So I do like 2 drops of Northern Lights Black Spruce and 5 drops of Thieves in my diffuser at bedtime sometimes, and it's just so great. You can do it during the day. Gosh, it's so good. But yeah, so that's our 11th oil. Using it on skin for things that are exceptionally like drying, or I know some people who have used it for different skin issues and had some really good success with that. So that's our 11th oil. And then in the bottom here, you also have a Thieves hand purifier, which is awesome. It's not the same as your normal hand sanitizers that dry your hands out and they have some yucky things in them that we don't want to be putting in our skin. So it's, again, another pure product that's just great. And it smells super good. You leave your hands feeling really soft. And then we've got 2 packages of Ninja Red. So these are great. Pop them in the fridge so they're nice and cold. They are just, in a nutshell, Ninja is life. I can't go a day without Ninja. So 2 ounces a day is what your body needs. And it's just a great, the main berry in Ninja is wolfberry or ninja berry. You can go Google that, why it's so good for you. and it's got a whole bunch of different berry extracts in it, and then it's sweetened with stevia. And so it's a great juice to have every day, and I can tell you stories about that sometime about how it's helped me. And then in here you also have this little pack of sample bottles. You can carry these around in your purse with your favorite oils if you don't want to carry a bottle around, or if someone's like, hey, why are you not getting headaches anymore? Or how are you dealing with that? Why are you not taking so much of that stuff that you used to take before? You can give them a little peppermint and lavender in one of these and say, here, try this, do this, see how you feel. That is a great sample way to do this, to use these, because helping other people with that too. And then the last thing in here is a little roller top. So this is a great little stainless steel roller top you can put on your favorite oil that you're applying topically the most. For me, it's probably Pan Away in this kit, so I put it on. I should show you quickly how to do it. There's a little trick. So I'm gonna put it on Pan Away. I would take the little stopper out, put the little roller on, but it looks like it's just not gonna fit. You're like, this does not work. It actually does. So just set it in there, use the black top that comes with the roller and twist it on, and then you've secured that into your bottle and it's ready to go, ready to use and apply topically. All right, so in your starter kit, you also get a diffuser. So you had your choice of a dewdrop diffuser or our newer desert mist diffuser. Both are equally awesome. Some prefer one over the other, and here's why. So this desert mist diffuser is gorgeous. It comes like this. It looks great in every room. It has different lighting options. You can press power, it'll turn it on, it'll start diffusing and have a light. And then you can run through the light setting through like 9 different lights choices. You can do like blue, red, or multicolor, and it cycles through, or you can turn it off, or candle flicker. It's quite nice. But the light will stay on when the water runs out of your diffuser. At the time it's done diffusing, the light will stay on, but the diffuser itself will shut off. So it will stop diffusing and it won't burn a motor out or anything like that. If you don't want to have the light on, if you're having it in your bedroom at nighttime, you actually can turn it on, press power, the light will come on, it will start diffusing, but then just hold the light button for a few seconds and it'll shut off and it will still diffuse. So that's how that works. And in your diffuser, you actually just take that apart, take this off, fill water up to this line, add your drops of oil, put it all back together and start that baby up. So that's how that works. So that's your desert mist diffuser. All right, your other option for diffuser with your starter kit was you had the desert mist diffuser or you had this dewdrop diffuser. And the dewdrop diffuser is like the Old Faithful. It runs for about 4 hours, where the desert mist runs for about 8 hours. It has a bit of a smaller water area, so that's why it runs less. But this guy is like, I call it Old Faithful because it's just like sturdy and it's a little bit quieter. And when you turn it on, it comes on with this nice little blue light, or you can press the button again and it shuts the light off but still diffuses. And then when it's done, it's done. It shuts the light off, it shuts the diffusing off. It's just a little bit shorter, but it works really, really well. So that's one of the options with the starter kit as well. So if you got that, or if you got the desert mist diffuser, both really, really great options, but that's how they work. Enjoy. All right, you guys, thank you so much for taking time out and watching this video and going through your starter kit oils with me today. Pull these oils out, use them, diffuse them. Oh, you like that? Use them and diffuse them and get them on your body. Every oil you use is one less toxic chemical you're using every single day. So empty these bottles, get them out, use them, and love them. So we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much. See ya. Okay, so option B for diffuser choice with your starter kit, you may have gotten the desert, blah, blah, blah. Stop that.
Blooper.
Blooper. Hi, go ahead. Stop it.